ATLYSS is an early release action RPG with cute little characters, and I enjoy this game quite a lot. There are 3 classes within the game as of now, those being Fighter, Bandit, and Mystic. I had already gotten to the current max level of 25 and completed all of the dungeons and bosses available on both of the slots as Fighter and Bandit. Now, the only class I had not yet played was Mystic. I hadn't streamed in a while, so I thought, hey, how about I come back to streaming and play some ATLYSS? But here's the thing. ATLYSS is not too difficult of game, at least what's been released up to now, so I decided I'd give myself a little bit of a challenge. I would be doing a no-death run, and to make this even more difficult, I added a few extra rules. All the challenge rules are, if I die, I have to wipe the character and fully restart. I'm not allowed to use any healing potions because of how ridiculously low the cooldown is for potions for such a little cost. I'm not allowed to take items out of my storage, and also I'm allowed to use healing spells, and trust me, without that exception this challenge would be much harder, as ATLYSS has very slow health regen. All the footage you're about to see was streamed here on YouTube. I'd love if you guys stop by for my next stream. Anyway, without any more promotion, let's begin. I start out by customizing my character and getting straight to the starter quest in order to unlock my first ability, one that would prove extremely useful throughout the entire run. Recovery is a base spell that anyone can learn once they reach level 2. This is a healing ability which will basically give you full heal every 50 seconds. The cooldown is pretty long, but it'll be enough for now, as I'm not really taking that much damage in these lower level areas anyway. I start out on the real journey by heading to the game's first dungeon, the Catacombs. I wasn't exactly sure how difficult this would be, but I wasn't too confident as I hadn't played ATLYSS in a little, and was getting rusty with my parrying, as well as the fact that I had a very small amount of HP and no combat spells either. I only dropped below half HP a few times in this first dungeon, but it was clear to me that my damage output was horrendous, taking me so long just to kill a single enemy. Since I was over halfway through the dungeon at this point, I decided just to put up with it and finish the dungeon and head out of there. But if one thing was certain, I had to get stronger. I'm just gonna skim past this next bit since nothing really too interesting happens. Well, except for this. I'm up here. Not get jumped on doing this. Okay. Could level up my recovery, but like, oh my, holy where did you all come from? Hello? Okay, I'm getting ganked. What is this? But yeah, it's mostly just me leveling up and getting ready to fight the first boss of the game, the Slime Diva. And this is when I make my first major mistake. Because I had never used mystic weapons before, I was unaware that the projectiles that they fire had different properties. This weapon I had picked up from the earlier dungeon was actually one of the best early game weapons I could have gotten, as it has piercing attacks which can hit multiple enemies, which as I would come to find out is insanely useful for clearing out rooms. I foolishly purely judged the weapons off their stats and sold away the Marrow Bauble for the deceivingly worse Iron Scepter. After I was sure I was ready, I head over to fight the Slime Diva. This boss really isn't too difficult at all, as you're in the overworld, so if you're in too much trouble you can just run away. And her attacks, as strange as they may be, are quite easy to dodge. After the short battle, I emerge victorious and grab the Slime Diva baton. Now, my next objective was to reach level 10 in order to unlock my class skills, and seeing as I was already level 9, it wouldn't take that much longer to level up just once. I decided to head back into the catacombs, this time entering the second layer, which proved to be much more difficult, and is where I started having very close calls. Oh, you're scaring me. Oh, you're scaring me. No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Holy cheese. Am I cheesing? Yes. But it's because I'm very low. Unfortunately, this stress would persist for the rest of the run. Despite the many times I came close to death, I had not died and I made it out of the catacombs safely, allowing me to progress on to having a class. I was now officially a mystic. At this point, I chose a few abilities that sounded good and I head off to continue leveling up my character. I decided to test my luck at Crescent Keep in order to speed things up for myself. Little did I know, I was biting off much more than I could chew. Nope. Please recall. Please, 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 please. Oh god. I actually might die. Oh my god, okay. That was really scary. I need to get my damn recovery back. Despite the near-death experience, I chalked it up in my head to just me screwing up too much that one time, and surely, the rest of this area wouldn't be that bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna run around in a circle. Okay. Please. After way too many close calls, I finally decided it would be more productive to farm an easier area for now, so I dip out of there. At this point, I decided to really lock in on my abilities, as what I had right now was just not gonna cut it. I decided to invest in the Prism spell, which gives me a free shield, essentially just extra HP for the cost of some mana. I also upgraded my recovery and decided to stick with the spell Flex Spear, so it was pretty useful for stunning enemies to get extra damage in. Before heading into the Crescent Keep, I decided to level up a bit more as well. Doing the catacombs at this point was much less stressful, and most enemies were a breeze to take care of. I also got really lucky. I get another scepter with a piercing attack, and this time, I actually keep it. It does less damage, but it hits multiples, so like... It's actually really nice. I think I kind of like the crowd control more than the single target. After leveling up to level 12 and unlocking the Restore a spell, a near instant heal with a low cooldown, I finally decided that I'm ready to head into the Crescent Keep. And although I took some damage, this time it was much easier to manage. Until this point where I got super low and started panicking really hard. As you can tell, I am really not someone who does well under pressure. Now. Okay, whoa. My god, okay, why are you hurting me so much? Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, when there's a lot of them, they do a lot of damage. Holy shit, okay. They're very annoying to parry when there's multiple. Oh my god. Oh, use my fucking abilities. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that was actually terrifying. Holy shit. It's safe to say that if I didn't have that Restore spell, I would have absolutely died right here. After that intense battle, I head back and decide to farm golems in order to craft the Golem Chestplate, an armor piece that grants a good amount of HP and defense, as well as just for some extra XP. After that, I end up at level 14, just 11 more levels left. I decide to take on the final layer of the catacombs next, and never really dropping below half health, I breezed through it, leveling up one more time to level 15. I had made a good amount of progress after 3 hours of gameplay, and I was confident I would reach the end of this challenge. Happy with myself, I end the stream, and I would continue the next day. And hey, that's the end of this video. I haven't put this much time into editing in a long time, but it felt really fun to revisit it. If you like this video, let me know by subscribing or liking or... I mean, if you made it this far, I'm just gonna assume you liked the video anyway. If you want more content of this, do let me know. And as I said in the beginning, I stream these on YouTube, so come by and chat with me while I suffer. Anyway, it's been great having you. Bye-bye.